From trade wars to late season diseases, it's been a difficult season for the farmers.
Yeah, some have even compared this year to historic farm economy crashes in the past. So we wanted to see what's on their minds while they prepare to feed the world.
KETV News Watch 7's Capitol Bureau Chief John Grunwald has the story you'll see only on KETV.
Would you take the view that this is a farming crisis that we're in right now?
I think we're in 1981 where it could be starting. We'll just have to see what next year brings.
The season of reaping, a race against the clock.
And I don't know why it's taken him so long to get off of the scale. You fill very fast, and then you end up at the pile, and you're just stuck here for an hour, and your combine shuts down. And where's my trucks at? Well, they're all stuck in line here at the pile.
To longtime farmer and state senator Tom Brandt,
You make it what you want to make it.
even the dusty haze of harvest sunsets, not so much a vista to wonder at, but worry about.
You're thinking right now in the combine is, I've only got a half hour of sunlight left, and then I got to go to headlights.
Ask agricultural leaders like John Hansen of the Nebraska Farmers Union, and they'll tell you the brisk autumn breezes aren't the only headwinds battering the men and women who work the land.
In addition to high operating costs and low commodity prices, we're also losing our export markets. So we're losing export markets. We're in the middle of a farm crisis. We can't get Congress to pass the Farm Bill.
When I met with Brandt 2 weeks ago, shifts in trade policy were high on his mind.
It doesn't make a lot of economic sense for the United States to be given $20 billion to Argentina so China can buy their soybeans and not buy ours.
Just days ago, President Donald Trump struck a trade truce with China, and it agreed to buy millions of metric tons of soybeans. But for many, it will still be a serious struggle to get anywhere close to breaking even.
I mean, it's tough. We were talking with our banker. He said if you didn't have your custom business, you would be in the negative for sure. And so it's been a way for us to keep afloat, especially when we have four of us working on the farm.
Matthew Erickson grew up on the farm.
Really, it's been 31 years for my whole life, probably. Yeah. Riding around in combine.
He says if he were as young as he is now, but all on his own, without the support of his family, he likely wouldn't have the wealth to make it through another year.
It is disheartening sometimes when you're kind of making pennies on the dollar, and then the people that are selling your stuff are making money, and then the people that are buying your stuff are struggling just the same too.
The common refrain, diversifying and taking on more work, the only way to keep up with the ever-changing landscape.
You do more repair work on your own, you do whatever you can to save that. The difficult part is if you want to sit down and right now plan 3-year, 5-year, and 10-year plans and what you're going to do, right now we don't know what 3, 5, and 10 years looks like.
Brandt will be back in the halls of the Capitol come January, where he's looking to take another crack at property tax burdens.
The biggest way that the state can help us is if the legislature drops the valuation of ag land from 75% to 50% or less. We have the power to do that.
But if there's appetite for that in a year of state fiscal woes, or room for a federal bailout in a time of partisan deadlock,
We'll just have to see what next year brings.
Reporting for KETV News Watch 7, I'm John Grunwald.